Okay, so our English class is begin. Good evening, member. Today we will talk about the trend line and the channel. So from today's course, I think you can learn how to draw the trend line. So let's see the main contents. Today we will talk about how to draw trend line. The second one, the effect of trend line. The third one, upward breakthrough of trend line. The next one is the correction of trend line. The last one, I will teach you two functions for judging buy and sell point. So this is the main contents of today's course. First the graph, yes. So, okay, let's see the first one. This is the monthly chart of STI index. So for the monthly chart, I draw the triangle pattern. So from the chart pattern, we know that. So if the market can upward break out the triangle pattern, maybe have a new chance. Okay, so this is the monthly chart. Let's see the weekly chart. Weekly chart, I use a homely Tai-Z signal to judge where is the support and resistance. So we can see the weekly chart. Tai-Z signal is suitable for weekly chart because if you see the yellow color appears, which means this is the risk. So the yellow color means the yellow signal means you can sell your stocks. Then when you see the blue signal appears, it is the buy point. So yellow color is the sell point, and here the blue is the buy point. Homely Tai-Z signal can help us to judge where is the bottom area and the top area, and how to analyze the support and resistance. Okay, so we know that if you see the homely Tai-Z signal appears, you can draw the line. This line have the support and the resistance for the future price. So we can see the first one. This is the homely Tai-Z signal. We can see the yellow candlestick. Then we can draw the line. You can draw the low price to high price. Then you can get the line. Then we see the market just touch here. So this is the big resistance. If the market can upward break out, the next resistance is around here. This is for the weekly chart. And if the market has some correction, maybe here is the support. The next support is around here. So this is the weekly chart of STI index. So let's see the daily chart. The daily chart, I use one function. Then this function can help us to judge where is the turning point. So I recognize this is the low point. Then we just click this low point, then we can get the line. Then we know if the price touch the line, this is the turning point. Okay, so how to do that? Actually, we should find the low point or high point. So we see the previous low point is here. This is the pen candlestick, key candlestick. Then we can click T, then hopefully black slide. Then you can see just click this candlestick. Then we can get the line. Then when the price just touch the line, this is the turning point. So we know what's the market will like that. Okay, so this is the market.
How do you do the turning point again?
Just click this candlestick, then you can get. You can click T, then the third one. Yeah, helix line. Yeah, then you can get this line. Then we know that the first turning point is around 3 trading days later. So this is the turning point. So the turning point, maybe the price drop, maybe the price sideways, maybe the price go up. We cannot know yet. So we can focus on the price. This is the market. Then we can analyze some individual stocks, because recently we know that the strong stocks were stronger and stronger, right? Okay.
3 days more.
3 trading days, yes. So let's see some individual stocks. Then later I will show you how to analyze the buy and the sell point and how to pick the strong stocks. Okay, so let's see some high volume stocks, because I focus on these stocks every day. The first one we can see this is the high volume stock. This stock you no need to care because we know that the candlestick is not active. Then we can see the next one. Big up, right? But we can see during this period, the candlestick is not good. But on that day, the candlestick is more regular. So we can see today the price sharply up. This one, no need to care because this one is not good, I think. Then we can see this one, Noble. Noble, the support price I already told you. The support price is around 0.215. So the price is still there, okay? Then we can see next one, GSS Energy. So we can see today GSS Energy, we can see the big shadow, big upward shadow. What's that meaning? So how to judge the resistance? Okay, so if you have this stock, you should know where is the resistance, where is the support. Okay, so this is the first point around here. This is the resistance, and the next resistance is here. So we can see this stock. We can see the volume. So the price up, the volume increase. The price up, the volume increase. The price up, the volume increase or decrease? Decrease. So you should know that the price may have some short-term correction, okay, like this stock. So let's see this one. The price up, then the volume increase. The price up, the volume decrease. So this stock had some short-term correction, okay. So it's the same. Then let's see the next one. Let's see this one, Parkson. Parkson, actually I mentioned this stock before. So why I mentioned this stock? I can show you how to judge the pattern, okay? So let's see this one. So we can see here, the price, if you see the price drop, then sideways, then suddenly the big bullish candlestick appears. So we should know where is the support and resistance and where is the banker cost. So we can see here, this is the big bullish candlestick. So half of the candlestick is the support price. So you should know the support price is 0.215. But we know that this is the support. But there are two situations. Maybe the price will touch the support and go up again, or go down. So we know that here the price drop around here, then fall below. What's that meaning? You cannot buy because this is the support already fall below. Okay, fell below. So you cannot buy. Then we can see here the price. The big bullish candlestick appears again, okay? Then we should know the support price, the banker cost is around 0.115, okay? So maybe every day you can check this price. The price drop here, then fall below, right? We wait and see. And you should know here, the price drop, then touch around this support again, then go up. What's that meaning? So what's the difference between this period? So we can see here, the price touched the half of the candlestick, but fall below and never up again. But this one touched the support, go up again. So you should know this is the support, okay? So if the price drop here again, you should know 0.115. Okay, this is the buy price. So if you see this is the buy price here, the low price is 0.114. If you key 0.115, you can get this stock. Then if you get this stock today, you will earn a lot. So how to analyze stocks? So like this one, the price drop, then sideways, big bullish candlestick appears, we should know half of the candlestick is the Benko cost. The price is 0.156, okay? So we can see the price drop here, but fell below again and never break out this price. So you should know it is not good, okay? Then why we can see here why the price drop up again? We can check the volume. This volume is higher than the highest than previous one, right? It's higher than previous one. So we know that this is the big bullish candlestick, half of the candlestick. So we can see the price drop here again, then upward breakout again, which means this is the support. Okay, so it's the support. You also can key this price for your buy point. Okay, for your buy price. So this price, I think, this stock maybe still have chance, but you should know where is the resistance. I can show you this function. This function is very good for short-term investment. Okay, if you don't know how to judge by the candlestick, then you can use this function. You can see this is the dynamic trips. The red column is the short-term, the oversold area. Purple color turn to the yellow color, it is the buy point. Okay, then you can buy, then now you keep it, so you can earn a great profit. So how to judge that? If you see this is the purple color, so we can see we should find the purple color. So this is the purple color, right? If you see the dynamic chips is purple color, which means this is the oversold area. So when to get in? If you see the purple turn to the yellow again, so here, purple turn to the yellow, next day you can buy for short term, okay? You can operate for short term. Then we can see the dynamic chips turn to the purple color again. So purple turn to the yellow another day. This is the buy price, okay, for short term. Then we can see the price drop again. This is the purple color. Purple turn to the yellow color. Here is the yellow color. You can catch this opportunity for short-term rebound. Okay, so we can see here. If you still hold this stock, you should know where is the first resistance. First resistance is around 0.134. If the price can upward breakout, they still have chance to go up. If cannot, maybe have some correction. But if you see maybe if the price adjust, so where is the next support? The support is around 0.1125. because this is the half of the candlestick, okay? So we can see the next one. This one is also strong, right? Yangzijiang. Why this stock is so strong? Because we can see here. I already told you how to analyze. The price drop, then sideways, right? Then the price upward breakout the sideways area. So we can see this is the chart pattern. The price upward breakout the triangle pattern. So this is the good buy point, good buy opportunity. If you buy here, you still can keep it. So how to use dynamic chips to judge where is the support, where is the buy price? So we can see here. This is the purple color, right? This is the purple color. Purple color. Purple color we should focus. Then purple turn to the yellow. Here still purple color. We wait and see. Purple turn to the yellow color, which means this is the buy point. Then we can buy stocks. Then we hold it. We keep it. We can earn a great profit. So we can see here. Then you can use this function to judge where is the buy price and where is the sell price. Okay, so we move to here. Now, then we can see here. If you move the price here, move the candlestick here, so we should know that. If you see the red column, red color means the overbought. So you should pay attention. Okay, maybe you cannot get in again. So we move the price here. Then we can know this is the chips, right? This is another peak. What's that meaning? This is the first, this is the resistance, and here is another resistance. So why there's no, we can see here. If I put the mouse here, then we can know this is the peak, right? What's that meaning? Some people bought this stock at this price, then they still keep it and never sell. So we put here again, then we can see here the chips appears. What's that meaning? Some people, some investors bought these stocks around this price, around this area. Then we should know here they have two chips, right? So we can see here why I put the mouse here, then the chips still there. Here is the chips, here is another chips, which means the investors bought around this area and they still keep it, never sell. Okay, so here the make money still inside and nobody sell these stocks, so you still can keep it. But if you want to buy, it is a little high. Okay, so let's see next one. This one no need to care because this is the Israel. So we can see this golden agree. Okay, now the color, the dynamic chips is purple color, which means this is the oversold. Maybe you can pay attention. Okay, so when to get in for short-term rebound? If you see the purple turn to the red color, which means you can do for short-term investment.
Purple to yellow, right? Yeah.
Purple turn to yellow. Yeah, sorry. Purple turn to yellow. Maybe you can buy for short-term, but you should know only for short-term rebound because the trend is still down. Okay, so maybe you can wait and see. Then we can see this one, time average. So now the time average is still purple color. When to get in, purple turn to the yellow. Maybe you can buy for short term, like this area. Purple turn to the, this is the purple color, right? Purple turn to the yellow, which means here you can buy, right? Then if you buy, you can catch good rebound. Okay, so now purple again. You can wait till the purple turn to the yellow. Maybe you can buy again. So this one is the same. Let's see this one, sunlight. There's no purple color. Then we can see next one, Yoma. So we see here, Yoma still, we can see this period. Then this one, the purple color, right? Purple color turn to the yellow color here, which means you can do for short-term rebound. So another day you can buy at around the open price, then you can keep it. You can earn some good profit. Then you should know if you keep this buy at this area, where is the resistance? Here is the resistance, right? So here maybe you should sell first. Okay, then you should wait this day. The price upward break out the sideways area, which means you can buy again. Okay, so this is the some method. Then you can use this method to catch some short-term rebound. So let's see this stock, Yuzu. Then we can see this stock here. This is the purple color, right? Purple turn to the yellow. So here, maybe you have chance to get in, okay? Because this one maybe have some short-term rebound, okay? So you can use this method to judge whether can do some rebound or not, okay? So this is the market. Then we can see this is the daily chart of STI index. So we can see now it is top deviation. Why we see this top deviation? Because we use deviation expert to judge what is the top deviation or bottom deviation. Then we can see the price continue to go up, but the bottom deviation, the deviation expert high point is lower. What's that meaning? Top deviation. How to judge the deviation? If you see the price like this, this is the price. The price go down, and the bottom deviation, the deviation expert low point is higher, but this one low point is lower. This is the top bottom deviation. If you see the price is in bottom deviation, which means the shares have chance to go up. And if you see the price go up, but the deviation expert go down, what's that meaning? Top deviation. If you see this top deviation, you should pay more attention to the short-term risk. Okay, so let's see the market. This is the daily chart. Okay, so we see the chart. Let's click expert, then deviation expert. Then we can see this stock. The price up, but the deviation expert continue to go down. So you should know this is the top deviation. If you see the price is in top deviation, you should pay more attention to the short-term correction or short-term down. So we can see this period. The price up, right? But the deviation expert, the high point is go down. So you should know this is the top deviation. Then the price had some correction. Okay? So we can see here, the price go down and the deviation expert go up, which means this is the chance for catching some good stocks. So we can see here, the price continue to go down and the deviation expert go up. What's that meaning? This is the bottom deviation. If you see the price is in bottom deviation, you should know you have another chance to buy some stocks. Okay, so now the price is in bottom deviation. You should pay more attention to the short-term risk for the Singapore market. Okay, so this is the deviation expert. So now I will teach you how to draw the trend line. Firstly, the premise is the trend is confirmed. If you see the price is in sideways, the low point is lower, high point is higher, which means this is not clear trend. So you cannot draw trend line. If you confirm that the trend is up or down, you can draw the trend line. You can connect the two adjacent low point or high point to be a straight line. And the third point touch this line. Then we can confirm that this is effective trend line. Okay, so what's that meaning? Then we can see here the price so we can see this price. We can connect the low point to another low point. Okay, then we can draw the line. But how to judge this line is effective or not? You should check whether there is the third point touch the line or not. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 3 assistant lines. At least 3 point touch this trend line, which means the trend line is effective. Okay. So this is the third point is the confirmed point. Okay. Then you can see this trend line is effective. So we can see how to. This is the uptrend line. Then we can see the downtrend line. This is the downtrend line. If you see, we can connect the high point to another high point. Then the third point touch the trend line. This is the effective trend line. Then we can know next if the price go down, then touch here again. This is the resistance. Okay. So let's see how to judge the trend line. Firstly, let's see the market. Okay, then we can connect the high point to the low point. Okay. High point to the low point, high point to another high point. Then we can connect the high point to another high point. So can you confirm that this is the effective line or not? Yes, it's effective. You can draw this line, this point to this high point, and the third point touch the trend line. Then we can get the trend line. So how to confirm the other lines? Then you can connect the low point between these two high points. So this is the low point. Then we can get this is the effective trend line. Then if the price upward break out the downtrend line, which means the trend is reversal. So you can buy some stocks. Okay, then we can see here. This is we can connect the low point to another high point to another high point, and find the low point between these two high points. Then we can get the trend line again. So if you see the price upward breakout the trend line, this is another good buy point. Okay, then we can see some stocks. How to draw the line? Okay, so we can connect this high point to this high point. Then this line is effective or not? Yes, it's effective. If you see the price upward breakout the trend line, this is the reversal signal. You should know that this is the big chance for catching some good opportunity. Okay, so we can see now the trend is uptrend or downtrend. Then we can connect this low point to this low point, and the third low point touch this line. Then we can find this one. So the trend line is effective or not? Yes, it's effective. So you should know the trend is still up. Okay. Then if the price touch here, this is the support. Maybe if you didn't buy this stock, you should know where is the good buy point, where is the good entry point. Then you can wait till the price touch the trend line again. This is the support. Then maybe you can buy again. Okay. So let's see the next one, UMS. So let's see UMS, strong or not? It's quite strong, right? So why we should buy stocks in the uptrend? Connect this low point to this low point, and the third point touch the trend line. Then we can find the high point between these two low lines, low point. Then we can see the trend is still up, right? So we can see here, the price upward break out the trend line again. It's another chance. Okay, so this is the trend line. Then we can see the next one. Connect this point to this low point. So can you tell me this is the effective trend line or not? Firstly, let's see how many points touch the trend line. The first point, this is the first one, the second one, and the third one. So this is effective or not? Yes, it's effective. Okay, then maybe the price touch this resistance, then go down again. So this is the trend line. Then the request for drawing the trend line. The angle incline almost 45 degrees, generally connecting the body of candlestick for the first candle and the last candle. You want to know because we know that the candlestick have the shadow and the body. So why I should connect the body or shadow? Both can. If you connect the body, you should connect the next one. Maybe you choose this the body, right? Then you connect to the other point, the next low point. You should connect the body too. Okay. So if you connect the shadow, you should connect the shadow. It's both can. Then the more points touch the trend line, the more effective the trend line is. So this is the request for drawing trend line. Then we can see this one. Then if you draw the trend line, draw the effective trend line, then how to judge this is the reversal signal. If you see the price upward break out the trend line, this is the reversal signal. Okay, so you should know this is the chance for buying some stocks. Okay, so the next one we see here, this is some stocks. Then we can see Israel. Why you should sell earlier? Because we can see here high point to the high point, and this is the trend line also. If the price cannot break out the trend line, you should sell first. So let's see the Israel. Then we can draw the trend line again. Okay, so connect this high point to this high point, then we can get the trend line. This high point to this high point. So we should know that if you draw the downtrend line, where is the sell point? Here you should sell. If the price touch the resistance, you should sell first because this is downtrend line, okay? So let's see this one. If you draw a trend line, then you should know where is the buy price. This is upward trend, uptrend, okay? So when the price go down, then touch the upward trend line. This is the buy point, okay? So the next one, touch here. This is the sell point for short term. This is the resistance. Then we can see here, fall below the downtrend, fell below the uptrend line. Here is the sell point or buy point.
Yeah.
You should, maybe some investors think this is the buy point, but you should know this is the upward trend line. This is the sell point. Okay. Then we can see here, sell or buy. The uptrend. So here we sell or buy. Here is the sell point. Yeah, for short term. But you should know here or here are all for short term. So here is the sell point. Okay. So you should know how to do that. This is upward trend. Okay. Then we can see the downtrend. This is the downtrend. Here, buy or not? This is the buy point because here is the support. Then touch here, sell or not? Sell point. Then here, buy point or sell point. Here is the buy point. Then here, buy or sell. Here is the buy point. Because this is downtrend line, or go down, then go up again. Here is the support. Here is another buy point. Okay. So you should know how to judge the buy point and sell point. If you confirm this is the downtrend line, effective trend line. Okay. So the downtrend or uptrend is different. Then let's see some stocks. Then you can know that. Firstly, let's see this stock. Then we should draw the trend line first. Connect this high point to this high point. Okay. Then the third point touch the line is the effective. Okay. Then we can see this one. Here is the buy point or sell point. So we draw this trend line. Maybe it's better. Here is the buy point or sell point. Here is the buy point. Okay. Then we can see here the price. If you confirm this is the reversal signal, so the downtrend line, you should amend. Okay. You can connect the low point to the next low point. So this effective or not? First point touch the trend line, second one touch the third one touch the trend line, but there's no third one touch the trend line. Effective or not? Not effective. So we should wait and see. Then we can see here low point to the next low point. So this is the high point. Here is the buy point or sell point. Here is the sell point for short term. Okay, only for short term. But the stock still have chance. If you see the price touch here, this is the support. Okay, then we can see next one. Let's filter some stocks, then we can analyze. Later I'll show you. So we can see the structure of trend. Trend can be divided into the major trend, the secondary trend, and the short-term trend according to its structure. The importance among these trends is obviously different. Okay, this is some contents, we just know it. It has an impact on the price movements, support and resistance line. It is a reversal signal of the price following the movement after breakthrough. It can be the basis of buy and sell operation. It is more important to meet the trend line frequently. The longer the duration, the more effective. Okay. So let's see the upward breakthrough of trend line. The trend line can be categorized into long-term trend, medium-term trend, and short-term trend line according to the time period. The buy point. The price upward break out the downtrend line for 3% or two candlesticks are above the trend line. Meanwhile, the volume keep increasing for 3 days, but it is different with the sell point. No need to focus on volume. If you want to confirm it is upward breakout or not, you should check by the volume. If you see the downward breakout, volume is not necessary. Okay. So break through effectively. It is more important that the close price upward breakthrough. The longer distance after breakthrough, the more effective. The support will change to the resistance after breakthrough for upward trend line. So it is opposite to a breakthrough for downtrend line. Okay. So let's see this one. If you confirm this is a downtrend line, then if the price upward breakout, this is the buy point or sell point. Buy point. Okay, because this is the downtrend. If you see the price upward breakout the downtrend, this is the buy point. Okay. So let's see the next one. Here is the buy point because this is the downtrend line. If you see the price upward breakout, this is the buy point. So here, where is the sell point? If you see the price touch the upward trend line, this is the sell point for short term. Okay. So let's see some stocks. I remember last Saturday because I gave the English talk, and I analyzed this stock because someone keep this stock, so asked me whether can hold or not. So for the trend, I told him still can hold. So let's see this stock strong or not. It's quite strong, right? Okay. So let's see draw the trend line. How to draw the trend line? Connect this low point to this low point. This one is better. So connect this low point. Then connect this high point. So we should know that the trend is still uptrend. Okay. So if you want to buy, we can see the price touch the support. Here is the buy point. Here is another buy point. Around here is another buy point. Okay, so you can combine with the. So we can know that the banker still inside. Okay, because the chips here and here still hold this stock. So this stock is so strong. Then we can see next one. Let's see this stock. Then we can draw the trend line first. Uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend, okay? So when you get in, if you see the price, if you see the price touch the support again, it's the buy point. So here, sell or not? Sell point. I give you example. Maybe I want to know. Let's see this stock. So you should know where is the buy point, where is the sell point. Okay. So let's see this stock first. Draw the trend line. This is the uptrend or downtrend? Downtrend. Okay. Then we can see here, buy or sell. Here is the buy point, okay? Then you can see this stock from downtrend to the uptrend, okay? Then we can draw the trend line again. Connect this low point to another low point, high point, downtrend or uptrend? Uptrend, right? So here, sell point or buy point? Sell point. Then we wait and see. You still can keep. Here, what should we do? This is the sell point, okay? Because if you don't sell, you will lost much money, okay? Then we wait and see. Still downtrend, okay? Sharply down because the price fell below the downtrend line, okay? Then we can continue to draw the trend line again. This is the high point to the high point. So we move to here. Here we buy or not. Is the support, okay? Buy or not. Okay, then we can see here. If you see this stock, so can buy or not. Here already upward breakout, right? Then if the price touch here again, if this is the support. So along here, maybe you can buy again, okay? Then we can remain the trend line again. So we connect this low high point to this high point. From this period, uptrend or downtrend? Still downtrend, right? So you should know how to draw the trend line, then you confirm where is the good buy point, where is the sell point. Then we can see this one. So we can connect the high point to this one. This is the uptrend or downtrend? Downtrend, right? Okay, so if you see this is the downtrend, here buy point or sell point. Here is the buy point. So we can draw the trend line. Here is the buy point. So if you know how to draw the trend line, then you can know how to make good profit. Okay. So let's continue. How to draw the trend line? Draw the parallel line by connecting the low and the high point on the other side on the basis of trend line. So it is effective once the price touches the channel. Moreover, the judgment standard is same as trend line. The significance of channel, support and resistance, and as a trading reference. Okay. So the difference between trend line and channel. Trend line can show the direction, while channel indicates the price target. It means the turning point of the market after breakthrough. The trend may accelerate when the channel is broken through. Trend line is determinative, while channel is subsidiary. So this is some theory. We just browse it. It's okay. Channel can be used to distinguish the trend. Upward channel, the channel cannot reach at the top or bottom, which means the trend turns to weak or strong. The possibility of the downward or upward breakthrough increases, and vice versa. The correction of channel, according to the trend, accelerates or decelerates. The correction of the channel is the correction of the trend line, not all price movement within channel. So let's see this one. The trading rules of channel. You should know where is the buy point or sell point. A is the sell point, B is the buy point, E is the sell point, C is the sell point. Okay, because this is the uptrend. So the buy point or the trading rules of upward channel. Buy point. Buy when the price touches the downward channel. 3 sell points. Sell when price touch the upward channel. Sell once the price fall below the upward channel. Sell when price fall below the downward channel. Another sell point. The price fall below the downward channel and rebound to downward channel again. What's that meaning? So if the price fall below, then down to here, up to here again, here is another sell point. So if you see the share is in the upward channel, you should see only have one buy point and three sell points. Okay, 4 sell points. So we can see this one. Where is the sell point? Where is the buy point? Here is the buy point. Here buy point, sell point, sell point, sell point, sell point. Okay, so touch here again. Here is another sell point. Okay, so this is the upward channel. Then we can see the trading rules of downward channel. So we can see here, A is the buy point, B is the sell point, C is the buy point, D is also the buy point. Okay. So sell point, if you see the share is in the downward channel, downtrend, it has 1 sell point and 4 buy points. The first buy point, the sell point, sell once the price touch the upward channel, 3 buy points. Buy when the price touch the downward channel. Buy once the price fall below the downward channel. Buy when the price upward breaks through the upward channel. And finally, one more buy point. The price upward breaks through the upward channel and retrace to upward channel again. Okay, so like this one. Here is the buy point or sell point. Sell point, buy point, sell point, buy point. Here, buy point. Here is the sell point, here is the buy point, here is another buy point. Okay, so you should know how to do that. Then we can see this one. Here is the sell point or buy point, sell point, buy point. This is the downtrend. Sell point, buy point, buy point. Here is the buy point. Okay, so you should know how to judge. Then we can see this one. Sell point, buy point, sell point, buy point. Okay, so here buy or sell, buy point. Okay, then you should know how to judge. Then what kind of stocks are strong? Today I will teach you the 2 functions to judge to analyze the strong stocks. What kind of stocks are strong? Bull and bear expert focus on medium-term trend. Then strong signal judge the strong or weak stock. So today I will teach you how to combine bull and bear expert with strong signal to catch strong stocks. Okay, so let's see this one. Upward red band means the medium-term uptrend. Downward green band means the medium-term downtrend. Okay, so if you use bull and bear expert, you can know you can know whether the stock is in the uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so if you see the price is still in the uptrend, you can keep it. Okay, so this is the upward red band and the downward green band. But if you see the band is flat, what's that meaning? This is the sideways. Okay, so let's see this stock. So like this stock, downward or downtrend or uptrend? Downtrend. Okay, so maybe if you see the price is in the uptrend, so you want to catch some short-term buy point. Then we can see this one. Downtrend, upward red band means the medium-term uptrend, and downward green band means the medium-term downtrend. Okay, so we can see here red band and the green band. So we can see this one, this is the green band. And we can see good or not good. Okay, if you see the trend is in the downtrend, you should pay more attention to the sell point, not the buy point. Okay, so let's see some stocks. Let's see. So you don't know how to judge that, then you can see here, downtrend or uptrend. Still downtrend, right? If you see the share is in the downtrend, will you buy or not? Obviously you cannot buy. Okay, then we can see this one. This one is good or not? Yes, it's good. But here is the good buy point. Here is another buy point. Well, can we buy here or not? We don't know, right? So how about this stock? Is on holding. Green downtrend or uptrend? Downtrend, okay. You see this is the green band. How can you buy? Okay. So let's see. This one. Downtrend or uptrend? No, downtrend because this is the green band. Okay. So here is the downtrend. So if you use this function, it can help you to judge whether the trend is in the downtrend or uptrend. Okay, then you can know that. So we can see this stock. Why this stock is so strong? Because uptrend, right? So if you buy some stocks in the uptrend, you can earn a good profit. So we can see this one. Green turn to the green band, the red band turn to the green band. This is the green band, right? So even if you see the price up, but you should know, red band turn to the green band. It's the sell point. You should sell. If you don't sell, you will lose a lot of money. Okay. So normal from this chart for medium term trend, uptrend or downtrend. Medium term is still uptrend. Okay, because the red band. So here is the uptrend. Here still uptrend. Okay. Then if you use this function, you can judge whether the share is in the uptrend or downtrend. Okay. So if you see the Yangzijiang, why the Yangzijiang is so strong? Because it is in the uptrend. So firstly, we should judge the share is in the medium-term uptrend or downtrend according to the band. Okay, the red band or green band. Strong signal. Strong signal, we can see the 4-color candlestick. The red candlestick is the buy point. Dark blue candlestick means you can hold your stocks. The yellow candle means sell point. The light blue candle, you should hold money. Okay, so this is the strong signal. Let's see this one. Where is the buy point? If you see the red candlestick, it's the buy point. Dark blue candlestick, hold your stocks. Okay. Yellow candlestick means sell stocks. Then light blue means you can hold your money. But if you buy or sell according to strong signal, let's see the accuracy. Here buy or not? Buy point. Then here you sell. Here buy or not? Buy. Then here sell. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. So if you buy or sell according to the candlestick, so what's the accuracy? How many percentage? So we see here. If you buy, so let's see some stock. Let's see this one. Like this area. So if we buy here, the buy price is 0.815. 0.815 buy price. The sell price is 0.77. A money or not? What's some money, right? Then we can see here buy 0.815. The sell price is around 0.8, around, you should like this one. Okay, we buy account, money or not, and small money. So here buy or not is the buy point, 0.82. Then here we sell 0.83, small, okay. So if we buy here 0.82 again, the sell price is around 0.915. Earn money or not? Yes, can earn money. So here we buy again 1.02. Then now you keep it. Today the price is 1.18. So if you follow this, only you follow one function, strong signal, according to this candlestick, you follow this one, buy or sell, buy or sell. Totally you earn money or not? Totally you can earn money, okay? So if you buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, this period you cannot earn money, but here you can earn money, right? So if you follow one function strictly, maybe I think you will not lose much money, okay? So let's see this one. If you follow this one, buy, then here you sell, you can avoid big risk, right? Because here yellow color appears, you can sell another day, 0.048. After you sell, the price drop. So maybe you think, wow, unfortunately I sold it, okay? So here you sell, you can avoid some risk, okay? So here you should sell first. Then if you buy here, you sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, you can earn money. But if you buy here, you sell here, you can earn a lot. So if you follow one function, you can earn more and lose less, right? Okay, so this is one function. Strong to weak. Then red candlestick means weak to strong, and the yellow candlestick means strong to weak, okay? Then we can see this one. True apparently. You should know when to buy, when to sell. Just see the candlestick, red or dark blue, or yellow or light blue. Then you can judge whether can buy or not. So let's see this one. Here is the buy point, right? You still can keep it. So let's see this one. See some stocks. Cannot buy, okay? So here, if you sell, because today you saw the signal. Today you see the signal. You should do tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow you sell. If you buy here, you sell here. Earn money or not? Yes, you can earn money, okay? So buy here, 0.103. Now you keep, earn money or not? Yes, still can earn money. Your amount. Yesterday the red candlestick appears, so today you can buy at around open price, right? So now you keep, you can earn small profit, okay? So if you only follow this one function, maybe the accuracy is around 60 something, right? But if maybe we want to increase our accuracy, then you can do that. You can combine with other functions. But if you only follow one function, you also can earn more and lose less. Sometimes you lose a lot, okay? Then we check the stocks. Each stock is the same. So you see one by one, okay? So here, if you buy, okay, here you buy, you sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Earn money or not? Cannot earn money. But why during this period cannot earn money? Because this is the sideways. So if you use strong signal, you should know this function cannot be used in sideways area, okay? So here, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. This is the sideways. So if you confirm this is the sideways area consolidation, you cannot use this function, okay? So we can see next one. But if you confirm the trend is in the uptrend, you buy or sell according to this function, you can earn a lot, okay? So let's see this one. It's the same. Yes. Then we can see many stocks like this. So we can see Garen. Garen recently strong, right? But we can see here, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. You cannot earn money because this is the down sideways, the consolidation. If you see the share is in consolidation, you cannot buy or sell according to this function. But if you confirm this is the The sideways area already break out. Okay, so here if you buy 0.147, now 0.191, earn money or not? Yes, you can earn money. Okay, so let's see this one called life. This is the sideways, right? So here you buy around here. Now earn small profit. Okay.
But the red line, the red candle,
Yeah.
you buy.
Red candle means you can buy.
But it closes.
Yeah, then you can do tomorrow, buy tomorrow. So let's see this one. Yeah, tomorrow you buy. Because this red candlestick, right? You see, tomorrow you buy. Tomorrow the buy price is 0.115 something. Then today the price is 0.106, 1.06, right? Yeah. I just show you this one function. So if you want to increase your accuracy, you can combine with another one. So here buy or not? Buy 0.058, now 0.101. If you follow this function, you still can earn some profit. Okay. So this one is the same. Buy, here also can buy, here also can buy. Here is the buy point. So let's see this one. If you buy here buy point, because the trend is uptrend, right? So if you see the share is in the uptrend, you can buy according to the red candlestick. So here you buy, right? Tomorrow you buy 1.19, now 1.51. Okay, so still can earn money, right? So it's the same. Then if you use this function, you can judge. Then how to combine it? If you only use one function, buy and sell, you cannot, you don't know, you even don't know whether the trend is uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so if you combine with trend bull and bear expert, firstly we can see the band is the red band, which means the uptrend. So if you see the red candlestick, red one, you can buy stocks. Okay. Bull and bear expert combination, find strong stocks. Okay, so you can keep strong stocks. Then we can see here, if you buy around this price, now you can earn a great profit. Okay, so here can we buy or not? Here can buy or not? No, because green band, so we cannot buy. Here we confirm to buy. Maybe you think this buy price is lower, but you should know, we should buy here. Okay, so here is the good buy point. Here can we buy or not? Still cannot. Okay, so you can use bull and bear expert combination, then you can find strong stocks. So let's see this one. Green band, red candlestick, buy or not? No. Green band, red candlestick, cannot buy. Okay, so where is the good buy point? Here can buy or not? Yes, here also can buy because this is the red band. Okay, so if you buy here also can. Okay, so let's continue. How to judge buy and sell point? First one, red band plus red candle means entry point. You can enter stocks. Okay, red band, red candlestick. Red band plus dark blue candlestick means you can hold your stocks, no need to sell. Okay. Red band plus yellow candle and light blue candle, wait and see. If you see the band is red band, then yellow candlestick, light blue candlestick, you can wait and see. Okay. So the next one, green band plus red candle and dark blue candle, wait and see. You cannot buy. Okay. So the green band plus yellow candle, you should sell out your stocks. So this is the green band turn to the plus light blue candle, you should keep your money. So how to judge buy and sell point? You can according to these points to judge. Okay. So let's see some examples. So we see here, can buy or not?
No.
No, cannot, because green band and red candlestick cannot buy. Okay. So we check stocks one by one. Okay. So this one buy or not? No, because light blue candle. Okay. Buy or not? Buy point. Okay. Because red band, red candle. Here buy or not? No. This one buy or not? Cannot. So we see, how about this one? Buy or not? Wait and see. So sell or not? Still can wait and see. Here buy? No. Here cannot buy. Here wait and see. So now this stock, wait and see or sell? Wait and see. Okay. So let's the next one. Buy or not? Red band and red candlestick. This is the buy point. Okay. So how about here? Sell or not? Because we know the yellow candlestick is the sell point, but the band is red band. Sell or hold or wait and see. If you buy these stocks, now you wait and see. Okay. Here can buy again or not? If you miss this one buy point, here can buy or not? Yes. Sell or not? Sell. The yellow candlestick plus red band. Sell or not? Wait and see. Okay. Then up again. So during this period, many people will sell their stocks. So here buy or not? Buy point. But you should know why this one, if I buy, the share is in sideways, because the band is narrow, right? So you should know this is the sideways. Okay. Then we see here is the confirm buy point. Then you buy. Then now you can keep stock. Sell or not? Still can keep. But if you see the red candlestick appears again, you can buy. So this one buy or not? Buy point. Okay. So here sell or not? Yangzijiang we can see here just shut sharply down. But here sell or not? So maybe many investors will think so dangerous. Sell. Then if sell, the price up, then you will regret. Okay. So if you see the yellow candlestick plus red band, you can wait and see. Okay. So here buy or not? Here you can buy again. Then you can earn profit. Green band, we see here. Green band and the yellow candle, sell or not? Sell here, then big drop. So here buy or not? Green and the red candlestick cannot buy. Okay. So we can see here, the yellow candlestick appears, but the band is red band. You still can wait and see. If the red candlestick appears, maybe you can buy. So this one, sunlight, buy or not? This is the buy point. So here, buy point, right? Here, buy point. Here, another buy point. So you can earn great profit. Then we wait and see. Okay. So let's see this one. Here buy, sell or not? Wait and see. Here buy. Here wait and see. Then if you buy here, green band appears for medium term. Green band and the light blue sell. Okay, so here you sell. If you buy here, you sell here, earn money or not? You cannot earn money, but you can earn more, lose less. Okay. So here, sell. So here, buy. Here, another buy point. So here, sell point. Here, buy or not? No. Here, cannot buy. Okay. Then you can follow this function to judge when to buy, when to sell. Okay. So if you see here, buy point, buy point, buy point, another buy point. Okay. So here, no need to sell because the trend is still uptrend for medium term. Okay. So let's see this one. Wait and see. Here, green band and the red candlestick, red candlestick, red candlestick. Here, wait and see. Okay. So how about here? Still wait and see, but around here, buy or not? Buy. Here, wait and see. Here also wait and see. Okay. Then you can know what should we do. So here is the sell point. Okay, red turn to green is the sell point. So pick strong stocks. So easy. Okay, so you buy here, you buy here, you can earn great profit. Okay. So let's see some filter. Then now I teach you how to filter according to the bull and bear expert and the strong signal. Okay. So the first one, you can click 8 experts. Then bull and bear expert, short to long, means green turn to the red band. You just click here. The next one, you click homely signal group, strong signal buy point. Strong signal buy point. Then you can click filter. Okay, so daily. So let's see. Click filter. 8 experts. Short to long means green band turn to the red band. Then homely signal group, strong signal buy point. Just click filter. Then let's see whether can filter some stocks or not. This filter method is it's easy, right? Okay, so let's see there are some stocks or not. But this one is difficult to find. You should know why. Because the green just turn to the red band, and the strong signal just the red candlestick just appear. So it's difficult to find. So let's filter. Only 3. Double click the first one. But if we see this one, maybe it's not active. So maybe we give up this stock because not active. Okay. The next one. This one also not active. So how about this one? This one maybe is better than the other two. Okay. So this one maybe is better. So this one. Because if you use this method, it's difficult to find some stocks because this situation is green turn to the red band and the red candle just appears. So if you use this filter method, you cannot filter the band is still red band and the strong signal, the red candlestick of strong signal appears. Cannot filter like this. Okay, so maybe we can use this breakout filter method to filter. Then you can use this one to judge. So let's see the first one, Singapore development. So where is the buy point? Maybe green, the red candlestick appears again. Maybe you can buy. Okay, so let's see. There are some stocks. You can use breakout filter method to filter some stocks and judge buy and sell point according to the bull and bear expert. Okay, so the first one. Let's see how many stocks. How many stocks? 37. Then we just double click, check one by one. The first one missed the chance, right? This one. This one is also red candlestick, right? So here, this one also red candlestick, sunlight. Okay. This one no need to kill. Red candlestick. So this is the red candlestick, right? The red band and the red candlestick. So this one also the red band and the red candlestick, right? So this one also come out. This one just now we filtered, okay? So you can check which one is the best. So this one also breakout. So Paxson, right? So you can filter stocks. Then you can check which one is better, okay? Only this one. Then maybe you can find some stocks you are familiar. Maybe it's better because you can operate the familiar. Okay. This one. You just click filter.
Okay.
Then click energy. Intraday volume more than yesterday 100. Then the next one. Quotation. Close hits a new high in 20 days. But this one is only for short term. Yeah, this one is for short term, only for short term, okay? So you can use this method to filter some stocks. Then you can check whether can buy or not according to this function. So let's see some. Maybe you heard this story before, right? So let's see this story, okay? So a handsome man pursued a beautiful girl for many years. This girl sent him a paragraph in English. If you do not leave me, I will by your side until the life ends. So he cannot understand because his English is not good, right? So if you do not leave me, I will by your side until the life's end. So he found his friend to translate what's that meaning of this paragraph. So his friend told me, this meaning is, or you leave me, otherwise I die with you. If you don't leave me, I will die with you. So it shattered his heart. So never contact with this girl because he think maybe she don't like him, right? Then later, his English improved a lot. Eventually, he knows the meaning of this paragraph. If you never betray, I will depend on life and death. So this man regret. So as you can imagine, how serious the consequence if you didn't ask the right person. So maybe you ask your friend who always lose money in stocks. You ask him, which stocks can I buy? Right. So he told me, Israel can buy, or some stocks can buy. Then if you follow him, if you didn't ask the right person, you will suffer great loss. So if you want to check which stocks can buy, You should ask the right person. Who is the right person?
Easy.
Not me. Not me, okay? So maybe you can ask the person who always earn the money. You should learn the why he can earn money continuously, because he have the right method, right? So you should grasp the right method. So therefore, never put your investment to the person who know nothing in stocks. So you should know that. If you maybe ask your wife or ask your husband, which stocks can I buy? Then he told me, because he know nothing in stocks. If you ask him or her, you cannot earn money, right? So you should ask the right person and learn the correct trading strategy. Then you can earn a great profit. Okay. So this is today's course. And let's review it. Firstly, we learned how to draw the trend line because the content is not so much. Then firstly, we learned the trend line, how to judge the trend line. And you should remember this important thing. First one is here, because we know how to draw the trend line already. So you should know how to judge the buy and sell point after you draw the trend line. So A is the sell point, B is the buy point, C and D is the sell point. And when the price reverses and touch this downward trend line, here is another sell point. So if you see the trend is in the uptrend, you can draw the upward trend line. So only one buy point and 4 sell points. Okay. So the downtrend line, then you can see A is the buy point, B is the sell point, C is the buy point, D is the buy point. Then if you see the price drop here, touch the support, here is another buy point. So if you see the trend is in the downtrend, then you can know that there are one sell point for 3 buy points. 4 buy points. This is the trading rules of upward channel or downward channel. Then later we learned how to use bull and bear expert to judge where is the buy point and the sell point. Because if we use this function, we cannot confirm every time can earn money. But if you follow this right method, you will earn more and lose less. Okay. So you should learn the correct method in your stocks, in the investment. Okay. So this is today's course. Okay. Thank you so much.
Can I shoot that?
Thank you.
Shoot that.